Going to do fascial maneuvers today. So in this class we are going to begin with the palette swipe. So palette swipe is one of the most powerful fascial maneuver that is helps to reduce the tension in your zone 1. So it will help you to reduce the tension in your zone 1, that is the head and the neck. So it will help you to reduce the tension in your head, neck, jaw. You might feel popping sensation in your ears. Also it will open up your improve your it will reduce the eye strain and improve blood circulation to your um, face and eyes. Also it helps to improve the breathing function. It will open up your rib cage and you will have more air come into your lungs. So let's get into the palette swipe. So we are going to start by standing with your feet shoulders width apart. Keep a distance between your feet shoulders width apart. Okay, now engage your spinal pelvic lock in. So spinal pelvic lock in is when you pull in your belly button to your spine, or it is like holding your pia. Now we are going to cross our right feet in front of our left feet. So cross your right over your left feet. If you have balance issues, you can widen your feet like this and keep your spinal pelvic lock engaged. Now your right hand goes on the left shoulder. Place your right hand on the left shoulder, left hand on top of the right shoulder like this. So you are holding yourself, hugging yourself firmly now. Bring out your right hand and you're going to push in your palette firmly, not painful, just you're going to press in firmly from right to left 6 times. Okay, so we'll do it together. Engage your spinal pelvic lock in. Now you're going to with your right hand we are going to do it together. So swipe from right to left. So start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So now we have swiped from right to left, from the right molar to the left molar. Now unwind and you can walk in a figure 8. So if you can just walk here in a figure 8. Make a figure 8 as you walk. We walk after the fascial maneuvers to integrate the changes that we have just made in our body, so that we do not go back into our old tension patterns or the dysfunctional patterns. So what are you feeling? Are you feeling a relaxation sensation in your head?
Yes.
Also your neck might feel a lot more relaxed and shoulders drop down.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Are you feeling a sensation of calmness in your head?
Indeed, yes.
Yes? So okay, so now are you ready to move on to the next maneuver?
Sure, let's go.
Okay, so we will be moving on to the next maneuver, and we will be doing the next maneuver for the arms, hands and the shoulders. So we are doing the wrist release now. So for the wrist release, we are going to uh, work on the outer layer of the fascia and the inner layer of the fascia. Plus your hands and feet hold a lot of emotions. So when we are working with the outer layer of the fascia, that is just beneath your skin. So if you just stretch your skin like this, slide your finger over your skin. So when you are stretching the skin, you're actually working with the outer layer of the fascia, which is just beneath your skin. Okay, and when we lock and pin the bone, that is we are locking over a bone or over an elbow. So this is the bone. When we lock over a bone, we are working with the deeper layers of the fascia and the deep tissue layers. Okay, so torquing the fascia means torquing the skin, turning or twisting the skin. So now let's do the wrist release. Wrist release is helps you so much to release the tension in your entire arms, going up to your shoulders and lats, and it is working on your entire side of the body, in which side you do. So we are going to do it on both sides of the body. So it will not only help release the tension in your arms, shoulders, but also your entire body up to your toes, from your hips to your toes. So let's do the wrist release. Stand with your feet shoulders width apart and engage your spinal pelvic lock in. Pull your sex organs up or hold your pee up. Now you're going to take your left hand in front of your face like this, palm facing towards you, and with your right hand, you can't see me. So, okay, yeah. So with your right hand, you're just going to grab the wrist of your left hand. You're going to twist the skin outward. Twist the skin out to the to your left. Twist the skin to the left. Okay, so that is outward. Now hold that in place, just below your wrist bone. Okay. Now you're going to turn your hand slowly inward. Your left hand slowly inward. That is, thumb will face towards you. Okay. Now maintain that talking position. That is, right hand talking out, left hand going in. Now maintain that. Now bring your hand slowly downwards. You can slightly bend the knees and push your butt back. So bring your hand downwards and you're going to push your hand through as if you want to put in a glove. So push your hand through. Okay, now you're going to keep twisting with both the counter rotation and pushing your hands through. Now move your hands and fingers in all directions, and we are going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Okay, so we are going to breathe in together. So breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Move in all directions. You can even take it above your head. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Keep pushing your hand through, okay? So breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. You can even place your right hand on your right thigh or your right thighs, and you can just push your hand through more. So breathe in and move. Okay, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Move in all directions. Move your hand. Don't keep your elbows bent. Keep your arms straight and move in all directions. Okay, breathe and move. Breathe in, out. You can even move your hips from side to side. So move your arms and move your hips. Breathe in, out. Move your hips from side to side. Keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now you relax. Shake your hands. And we are going to walk. So walk in a figure eight. And as you walk, can you feel a change in your pressure shift or a pressure building up in your arms?
Yes.
Can you feel a release in your shoulders?
Yeah, definitely.
You might feel a tingling sensation or a sensation of a cold sensation or a tingling sensation in your left arm.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
It might even feel numb because we are improving the blood flow to that area, because if you have some kind of restriction and the blood pushes through, you might feel a lot of pressure over there. So shake your hands if you have pain or anything in your wrist for that. So now move your hips from side to side. Can you feel your left hip looser as compared to your right hip?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes? Okay, so now we are ready to go into the right side. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do the wrist release on the right side. So stand with your feet shoulders width apart. Engage your spinal pelvic lock in. Your right hand, your palm facing towards you. With your left hand, grab the wrist of your right hand. Yes. You're going to twist the skin out to the right. To the right. Twist it to the right. Yes. Now you're going to rotate your right hand inward so the thumb is facing towards you. Okay. Now maintain this counter rotation. So if you lose the grip, again you have to place your hands like this. Grab the wrist, twist the skin outward to the right. Now maintain that grip and turn your hand inward slowly. Now do not lose the grip. If you lose the grip, you lose the tension. Now slowly bring your hand down and push your hand through, right hand through, as if you want to put in a glove. Now move your fingers, cramp your hand, open your fingers, cramp and open, and you're going to move and breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. So breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Take it above your head, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now move your hand and move your hips from side to side. In through the nose, move your hips from side to side, out through the mouth. Keep breathing with me, okay? Now what we can do is we are just going to ski a squat. Push your butt back. You're going to push your hand in the opposite direction, and you're going to push your hand and hips in the opposite direction, and breathe and move. So breathe and move. Breathe in through the nose, out to the mouth, in, out. Keep moving your wrist around in all directions. Okay, one more. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, so we are going to slowly unwind and shake out our hands. You might feel tension in your wrist building up, because when we lock over a bone, we are restricting that bone to we are restricting the movement of that bone, allowing other bones in our body to move and adapt to the changes that we are doing. Okay, so now we are going to walk to integrate the changes. So walk in a figure 8. Walk in a figure 8. Okay. You can also walk in an opposite, making an opposite 8. So when you are walking in a figure 8, you are balancing both sides of your body, your both hemispheres of the brain, are balancing your shoulders and hips. Okay, so now we are done with the wrist release and palette swipe. Now, would you like to do another maneuver with me?
Sure, let's go.
So for the right side, how are you feeling on the right side? Can you feel more air in your chest? So let's just check that. Breathe in through the nose deep. So how are you feeling? And exhale out. How are you feeling the air in your lungs? Can you feel your lungs expand more, your ribcage expanding more?
Expanding, yeah.
Yes, and your shoulders will feel a lot looser. So
Yeah.
try to roll your shoulders and see. You can even move your arms like this and see and feel the changes. Also, when you move your hip from side to side, you can feel a release in both of your hips, both sides of your hips.
Alright, okay.
Okay, so now which maneuver would you like to do next? Let's do one for the head. Okay,
Okay.
we will be doing the antler twist. So can you just remove your glasses and you can keep it aside? Yes. Okay. So for the antler twist is a very powerful fascial maneuver that reduces the tension in your head, neck, jaw, and your ears, and it will improve your eyesight and also reduces a lot of eye strain if we work for long periods of time by exposure to the blue light, or we're looking too much into the phone or working on the computer. The antler twist will help to release all that tension in your head and give you a very calming sensation as it calms down your nervous system. So let's do the antler twist. So your feet shoulders width apart, and you're going to pull in your spinal pelvic lock. Okay, now you're going to place the palm of your right hand on the temple of your right temple, fingers facing backward. Yes, and with the left hand, with the palm of your left hand, the fingers facing forward on the left side of your palm of your hand on the left temple. Yes. Okay. Now you're going to squeeze your head. Okay. Wait for it. You're going to squeeze your head. Squeeze your head and twist so that you make your fingers meet at the top. So see, you're losing it the grip. Okay. So we're going to re-grip again. So you can just wipe your hands. If you have oily hands, you can even use a cloth. So are you okay with using a cloth, or you can just do it with your
I'll
hands?
use my hands, yeah.
Okay. So again, we are going to right hand palm on the temple, finger facing backward. Left hand palm on the left temple, finger facing forward. Palm on the temple. Okay. Now you're going to squish your head, press in, and you're going to twist the skin so that your hands meet at the top. Now slide your skin slightly up, hands slightly up so that your fingers meet at the top. Okay, now keep twisting your hand to the right and left hand to the back. Now we're going to move and breathe in all directions slowly. So move and breathe. Move from right to left. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. So now we're going to ski a squat. Move from right to left, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. You can again stand up and look from right to left, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. So I think you are losing the grip. So if you lose the grip, you lose the tension, and you have to re-grip again for that maneuver to actually make a lot of difference for that. Okay, so let's just walk now to integrate the changes. Walk in a figure 8. अपनी जगह पे walk करो सेम. So we are walking in a figure 8 to integrate the changes. We are locking in the changes that we just made and not preventing our body to go back to the old tension patterns. So now these were the maneuvers which we will be doing for today's class. So see you in the next class, and I hope you are feeling at peace in your mind, and you're feeling a lot more calm down and really stress free.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
Very good. Very light in the head and in the shoulders as well.
Okay, so that's a good sign. So if you have pain in any of the other areas, we are going to work in the another class. So see you in the next class.
See you.